Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and I'm back to show you the hearts that I made for my heart garland out of the Vintage Love digital kit from Shabby Art Boutique. There's a lot more in the kit than what I have used, and so I will probably be doing a few more projects, but I wanted to do this to hang on my wall underneath a really neat plaque that my daughter bought me for Christmas. And when I get it hung up there, I will show it at the end of this video. What I plan to do is hang each heart on this pink and white baker's, I think it's called baker's string. And I have just tied kind of a loop at each end, and then we'll just put a nail in the wall. And I've made it longer than what I need between the two nails, so it will droop down. And what I did, and I'll be clipping them on with this these tiny little clothespins painted white that I got off of Amazon. I've been using these to clip my ornaments on my tree that I have in here in my craft room, and that way I can pull the items off of the tree and use them as gift tags or to go in my journals. So that's the plan. So I did go ahead and decorate each heart, as it's hard to get them all together and not put together to make a video. So I'll just, you can tell what I've done, and I'll just explain what I've done. I printed out the pink papers from the kit, and I made a heart template that I wanted to show you, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, I just folded a piece of cardstock in half and drew this heart shape, and I made it in a size that would fit into a kind of a normal, on a normal page of a, say, a 5x7 journal. So if you have a certain size journal that you like to make, you want to make sure that your hearts come out to a size that will fit on the pages if you plan to use them in a journal. So what I did was choose the patterns. I think there were 4 different ones, and I cut out as many hearts as I could from each pattern. And then when I laid them out, I alternated so that I had the same one on each end and in the middle, and then I did the others the same as I went through, so that they would alternate in pattern. I did an odd number so that I could have, I have 9, so that I can have 4 on each end and 1 in the middle, and that'll make it hang, hopefully that'll make it hang nice. So I'm going left to right with the ones that I'll be hanging on the garland. This I used the little bingo card from the kit, and I made it into a pocket. Put in one of the small tags tied with a ribbon at the top, and the words "Crazy for You." Most of my items I also printed on the back, anything that would become a tag, so that it can be written on and not just be plain white on the back. I've used various lace, and this is a wide lace here that I just smushed together and glued it down, and then put my Hugs and Kisses on top. I don't know why I cough or sneeze every time I start a video, but that I do. Okay, that's the first one. The next one is a white with the tiny little pink hearts on it, which almost got all covered up, but it's white background. Let me point out that all of my fussy cuts and my hearts, I ink around the edges with this tea tea dye and color, and I've noticed that some people leave the white around the edge of these and kind of rough up the edge, and I think that's pretty too, but I did ink around everything. Okay, this one has, I first glued down some lace on the background and then cut off what was hanging over. I used the bouquet piece of ephemera and made it look like it was tied with a bow, and I used a stick-on rhinestone. Up in the corner here I have a yo-yo that my mother made. She made a lot of yo-yo quilts and gave me some she had left over. So that's a yo-yo up there. That's where you cut a circle of fabric and then gather it to make quilts out of. I used some of my pretty white lace and rose and the word love. Love of my life is the words I chose. And then this is my netting that I just tied it in a knot. I doubled it over and tied it in a knot and cut off the ends to kind of make it look like a bow. So that's my second one. And my third one, let's see. I first glued a piece of green ribbon across. This is silk, hand-dyed silk ribbon, and I glued it across. And then I put a piece of cheesecloth and kind of roughed up the edges. And then I put my picture on at an angle. And then just kind of collaged the heart, Be Mine, and the rose. And I trimmed it with my little stick-on pearls. And then this is some lace that I had that my aunt gave me. It has some pink ribbon in the edge of it, and I just gathered that together with glue. Just put the glue down and smushed it together and held it down. And it made this ruffled stick up above the top, and I used my stick-on rhinestones to kind of trim that up. Over here I put ribbon, white ribbon, and then I used a pear clip and threaded on a clear faceted bead and a pearl bead and a little key with the heart, some lace and some pink ribbon on this pear clip, and pinned it on through the heart. And this one has the pink and white striped background. And the next one, I put down some lace first, and then I just collaged the little ticket with the little girl with the word sweet. I left that so it would show kind of a swag of roses and the camera, antique camera. I placed a bow down here in the corner of the bouquet. And then up here in the corner of the heart, I used some ribbon and lace and the word adored, and then my netting again to just make kind of a bow. And I put the pearls down the side here. The next heart, let's see, I used the heart ephemera from the kit and just glued it on these two sides and made it into a pocket for one of the tickets that says Heart You. And that just fits right down in there. I used some cheesecloth up here in the corner. Used the heart, hugs and kisses, and the rose ephemera. I put down some little lace trim here to hang down under the scallop underneath the words It Must Be Love, and my stick-on bling there at the top. Just need a little something else, so I added a pink seam binding ribbon, and then I pinned on with a pear clip that has a couple of beads, a crown, some lace, and some ribbon. This heart is fairly simply done. I used one of the postcards and one of the bows. I did not glue down the tops of the bows just so they would be three-dimensional. A stick-on piece of bling there. Some lace up here in the corner with the word love and a heart. A sparkly bow up at the top, and I kind of glued these little ends in place just with a touch of glue so they wouldn't cover up anything I didn't want them to. And then I just put a little string of pearls across. This one, this collage piece here is all one piece, and it is from the kit. So I just cut it out as is. I put that ribbon that has that lace that has the pink ribbon kind of at an angle across here, so it would kind of be in line with the heart and hang out over the edge. I put the collage in the center with some lace trim, 2 roses in the corner, and some more of the netting of the bow. The next heart kind of features an old photograph, so I use the piece of ephemera of the antique camera, little birds and flowers. So I kind of arranged this on here, and then I glued the music paper down first, and then the Be Mine heart, then the picture, and then this camera in the center with a little bit of lace underneath, one of my pretty butterfly lace embroidered butterflies, and then I pinned on, or I glued on a ribbon, and then I pinned on with a pear clip some beads, a crown, and some of the this same lace here, and another little piece of ribbon. And my last one features the little girl, precious little girl with the roses around. I took the lace, before I put her on, I took the lace, and I had a kind of a square of this lace, and I just put some glue down and smushed it up in the middle to let it ruffle out on each edge of this picture. Then I glued my picture on, the Kiss Me heart, some stick-on bling, this pretty ribbon here tied in a bow, and then I threaded on a little heart and some pearls and beads here with pear clip at the top. And so now I'm going to go and hang my string and get my garland hung, and then I will show it to you in just a second. I'm going to see if I can get this filmed without getting any other junk that's laying on the bed here in the picture, but there's my garland. Let me zoom in on it. And my pretty sign my daughter got me. And then over there is my tree that I have all my ornaments and things hung on that I've made, mostly out of the Shabby Art Boutique digital kits. I'm real proud of my garland, and I didn't get it hung up there perfect, but it's close. I don't believe in measuring anything, so those will hang there until I do my journal and decide to pick some of them off of there to use in the journal. So I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you've been inspired to make your own heart garland and enjoy your digital kit. So I hope you have a wonderful day. It's a beautiful warm day here in Kentucky, and we're grateful for that. So I don't know what I'm going to work on next, but I'll get working on it, and I'll be back soon. Thank you for watching. See you soon.